Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about fifth problem. In continuation of my earlier videos, I'll read out the problem. Ramana and brothers purchased furniture for rupees 22,000 on 1st July 2017. Erection charges paid for rupees 3,000 and paid for carriage rupees 5,000. Depreciation is to be charged at the rate of 10% on original cost method. Additions are made to the asset for rupees 10,000 on 1st April 2018. Show the furniture account for 3 years, assuming that accounts are closed on 31st March every year. First, we'll put the format, debit and credit, name of the ledger, machine account. On debit side, date, particulars, JF number, amount, and on credit side, same should be mentioned as on debit side. Now, since we have purchased the machine on 1st July 2017, we'll mention the to bank account 22,000 on debit side. Here we have paid erection charges and carriage also, that needs to be shown separately. So to bank account, erection charges 3,000, to bank account carriage 5,000, that comes to the total of 30,000. Now we need to calculate the depreciation. Since it was mentioned that it was purchased on 1st July, that means from July to March it will be 9 months. So for 9 months we need to calculate the depreciation. That comes to the total of 2,250. Now balance both debit and credit, and balance carried on amount should be mentioned on credit side. That balance carried on should be shown as balance brought on debit side in next year. Now calculate the depreciation for the first machine, and here it was mentioned that we have purchased another machine on 1st April 2018, so that amount needs to be mentioned as to bank account 10,000. Calculate the depreciation for this second machine also, and then balance both debit and credit and mention the balance carried on amount. Balance carried on should be balance brought on in next year, and then calculate the depreciation for first machine and second machine and balance both debit and credit, and balance carried on amount mentioned as 29,750. So 29,750 will be your answer for this problem. Now let us discuss next problem. Karthik and company bought a machine on 1st Jan 2017 for rupees 1 lakh. Depreciation is provided at 15% under straight line method. Another machine was purchased on 1st October 2019 for rupees 50,000. Company closes its accounts every year at the end of the financial year. Prepare machine account for 4 years. First put the ledger, format, debit, credit, name of the ledger, machine account. On debit side, mention date, particulars, JF number, amount as columns. Same should be mentioned on credit side. Here we have purchased the machine on 1st Jan 2017. That amount needs to be mentioned on debit side to bank account 1 lakh. Since we have purchased on January 2017, so only for 3 months we need to calculate the depreciation. So for 3 months the depreciation amount will be 3,750. Now balance both debit and credit. You'll get balance carried on amount. Balance carried on should be mentioned as balance brought on in next year. And now calculate the depreciation for the whole year. That will be 15,000. On 1 lakh, if we calculate 15%, that comes to the total of 15,000. Now balance both debit and credit. Mention the balance carried on amount. Balance brought down should be there in next year shown. And now calculate the depreciation for the third year, and now mention the balance carried on amount after balancing both debit and credit. Balance carried on amount should be shown as balance brought on, and we have purchased the machine on 1st October 2019. So that amount also needs to be mentioned to bank account 50,000. Now calculate the depreciation for first machine and second machine, balance both debit and credit, and mention the balance carried on amount. So for this, balance carried on amount 97,500 will be your answer. Since it was mentioned we need to calculate the depreciation for 4 years, we have calculated for 4 years. And one thing need to be note down, that straight line method, fixed installment method, or original cost method are one in the same. Hope you like this video. Please do share, like and subscribe. Thank you.